Now look, I know it's been since like the Salem Witch Trial since I last uploaded a Pokemon video, but I recently just rewatched a movie that is by far the best Pokemon movie ever made. Now I know Pokemon has quite a bit of bangers when it comes to movies, like the first 3 movies and, I don't know, Power of Us, but I'm gonna be honest with you, none of those movies compare to the 20th Pokemon movie, Pokemon I Choose You. Words cannot describe how much I absolutely love this movie. There's so much to this movie that is beautiful, well done, it's awesome, and I gotta talk about it. So in today's video, I'm gonna be going over all the reasons why this movie is the greatest Pokemon movie and probably top 3 anime movies of all time. Let's get into it. Starting off, one of the biggest reasons why this is one of the greatest Pokemon movies is how much they cling on to nostalgia. As you can see in this movie, Ash has 3 Pokemon. Only 3. He catches Pikachu, Butterfree, and Charizard. Now you can already tell that those are like Ash's 3 most iconic Pokemon of all time, so you can already see what they're trying to go for. And on top of that, they just have quite a bit of stuff that just clings on to your nostalgia. They have the Primeape scene, they have the Lapras scene, they have the Onix chase, they have just so much stuff in this movie that just clings on to those people who watched the original series when they were younger. And on top of that, we even get the evolutions of Caterpie and Charmander, going from Caterpie to Metapod to Butterfree, and Charmander going from Charmander to Charmeleon to Charizard. Heck, they even give Charizard Seismic Toss just so people will remember when Charizard was a beast with that move. And in the credits, which is one of the greatest parts about the movie in my opinion, you get to see all of Ash's previous companions up until XY. But they don't just cling onto that nostalgia for people, they also try to make the movie feel new. They add in Pokemon from all over the place. They don't just add Kanto Pokemon, they have a bunch of Sinnoh Pokemon, a bunch of Alola Pokemon. I think there's definitely a lot of Johto Pokemon. There's just quite a bit of new Pokemon that aren't in Kanto, and I really love that about the movie. The animation quality in this movie is plain perfection. You can see how much the animators were trying to make the 20th Pokemon movie look like they absolutely love their job. I think they succeed with both bringing in old fans and also bringing in a bunch of new fans, which is a great thing about this movie, and I absolutely love that. This movie is also one of the most mature Pokemon movies out there. It literally deals with death in the movie more than once. I'm not kidding. You first have the Luxray scene, which I think everyone can agree that part messed them up in the entire movie. But then you also have Ash dying for the 1,000,000th time, but I feel like this one, it was way more special than a lot of the other ones, in my opinion at least. Also, can we go back to that Luxray part? Like, Luxray legit got frozen in its sleep. Like, how do you do that, Pokemon? Luxray is like my favorite electric type, so to see Luxray just get frozen, that messes me up. Also, this movie's pacing is phenomenal. They don't really stop at anything. It's like they have that one scene, really emotional, really impactful, and then they just go to the next scene. And I really like that about this movie. They genuinely want to get as much in this movie as possible, and I really like that about it. They have several battles throughout this movie that are all pretty well paced, and they don't show all of it. They don't show all the battle because they're like, yeah, this isn't actually that important, but we want to show these Pokemon grow and evolve, so it makes more sense. My personal favorite part about this movie is Cross, the rival throughout this movie, who kind of replaces Paul and Gary and Damien. They're like a 3-in-1 combo, and I really like that. Cross is basically, he's mostly Paul, but he's also Damien, because he leaves Charmander behind, but he's Paul because he has the thing that, like, brute strength is all that is necessary. but he's still different from Paul. Like, Paul is like, he has a way bigger team. Meanwhile, Cross has 2 Alola Pokemon. He's definitely from Alola. And I kid you not, whenever I see that Charizard versus Incineroar part, I freaking go crazy. Because that is one of the best battles in Pokemon. Like, I kid you not, bro. That fight is insane. Just seeing Charmeleon take that flamethrower, evolve into Charizard, and then just absolutely decimate the Incineroar, it's so satisfying to watch. It's beautiful. And I also really like the plot to this movie. If you don't know, basically the whole plot of this movie is the fact that Ash saw Ho-Oh, which they did nothing with in the anime, and he gets this rainbow wing, and now Ash has to go and fight Ho-Oh, basically. Well, not fight, it's more of, he places the rainbow wing, and then Ho-Oh can, like, he basically just, like, helps him or something. I don't know, Ash just wants to battle him. And this plot keeps building up with Cross saying he saw Ho-Oh, but he didn't get the rainbow wing, and that's why he's so, like, he's so mad at Ash, but also follows him throughout the entire movie, and I just really liked that. I thought that was really unique and interesting. And by the end, Ash gets his wish of battling Ho-Oh, and it's implied he lost. And I'm not gonna lie to you all, the credits are maybe my favorite part of the movie aside from Charizard versus Incineroar. The beautiful music playing, contrasting with us seeing all of Ash's past friends, just like all interacting with like the person who's like recording them. I just really love that. I thought that was really cool, really nice, and really interesting, and it just makes me kind of tear up a bit because I just love Pokemon. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, like, the third best part of this movie, aside from the 2 I just mentioned. Bye Bye Butterfree is adapted into this, but with better animation, and I rewatched this scene more than I've actually rewatched the episode, so that just, oh my gosh, wow. So I think that's really all the things that I would say is the reason why this is the greatest Pokemon movie, in my opinion. Now let's not act like there aren't other good Pokemon movies. I mean, Pokemon the movie 2000 and Pokemon the movie Spell of the Unknown, those are both banger movies. And the first one, even though I haven't seen much of it, it's also really good. I've always really liked this movie, and I probably will continue to for a while now. I don't think it will ever be replaced as my favorite Pokemon movie, because I don't even know if they do Pokemon movies anymore. But, anyways, this is my favorite Pokemon movie. This is, in my opinion, the best Pokemon movie, and that's all I have for you today. I didn't write a script for this video, so I'm sorry if it's horrible. Anyways, bye-bye.
Huh?